Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today, as promised, I am doing my monthly book haul, where I show you guys each book that I bought that month. So of course, this video is for the month of September. Also, this is my last video before Vlogoween, which is kind of insane to me. Vlogoween literally starts tomorrow. So really starting today, because I'm posting a video tomorrow and like every day after that. So really starting today, I am going to be posting every day from now on until Halloween. So I'm super excited. I still have a couple videos in mind for Vlogoween. I know I'm doing a trying Halloween snacks type of video at some point this year for Vlogoween. Of course, I am doing Vlogmas this year, which will be, of course, in December. Now, I'm not sure if I'm just going to make a video of me opening a bunch of different advent calendars every day, like I have done a couple years ago, or if I'm just going to make a Christmassy type of video, where I start the video by opening an advent calendar or two, then I get into what the video is really about. So I'm not sure yet, but I'll get into that when the time comes. But yeah, tomorrow's the start of Vlogoween. I still have a couple videos in mind for this month, or for this year for Vlogoween, I should say. But there are some that I really don't know what I'm going to do for each day. So we'll see what happens. I'm very excited for Vlogoween. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to jump right into it because I think this is probably the biggest book haul I've ever done on my channel, which is saying something because I thought that my book haul for July, or I think it was July, was my biggest one. So I think this might be even bigger than that, because you guys see that white piece down here? That's a tub, a giant big white tub, and that tub was filled with books. And you're looking at this big, maybe somewhere around there, filled with books. I went to a couple yard sales today, and at one of the yard sales there was, the lady was selling this giant white tub of books, and the paperbacks were 50 cents, and the hardcovers were $1. So I picked out a couple that kind of caught my eye, and then the lady looks at me and says, well, do you want to take the entire box of all the books and the entire tub and all, including the tub, for $10? And I'm like, okay, I cannot turn that down. Plus, all of the books, really every single book in that box, or in that tub, I should say, sounded really good. So I read the summary of a lot of those books, and a lot of them sound really, really good. So yeah, I have so many books to get through, so I'm not even going to waste any time, because it's currently, I don't even know what time it is. It's 12:37, and I'm usually in bed at 12:30, but I had to work tonight, so yeah. I got up this morning, went to yard sales, and I didn't even finish my blog until like 10-20 minutes ago, because I didn't know what I was going to do for this week's blog. So yeah, really, I literally started my blog this afternoon. I got home from yard sales, I would say around 11-ish, 11:30. And I had to work at 4. So I spent 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I also had to get a shower before work as well. So really, I only spent 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 hours starting my blog. And it was a pretty long blog too. It's longer than some of my usual blogs. But yeah, I spent 3 hours working on that, so I never got a chance to make this video until now. And so I worked from 4 to 10:30. That's when we closed. I did a night shift tonight. So I got home at 10:30, and then I spent the last, then I had some popcorn actually, and then I came downstairs, I would say around 11-ish, and I spent the last hour and like 20 minutes working on a blog. So, or finishing the blog up. So it's now posted, finally. I finally got it done. And now I'm just finally getting around to this video. and I knew I had to get this video done tonight because you guys know me. I post, like, I literally have to post like once a week. I mean, I don't have to. If I go like a week without posting, it's no big deal. I've done it before, but yeah, I don't like going an entire week, like, where I post videos weekly. I don't like going an entire week and not posting a video and not knowing what to post. It drives me insane. So I had to, like, if I know what video I'm going to do, it has to be done at least by Saturday. Well, obviously Saturday because that's the last day of the week. What am I talking about? But yeah, of course I knew what this week's video was going to be, my monthly book haul. So if I wasn't going to get it done tonight, then I wasn't going to get it done anyways. I could have done it tomorrow though because, like I said, tomorrow's the start of Halloween, so I'm posting literally every day for the next month. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm just going to jump right into it because, like I said, there is a lot. So I have 3 stacks of books here and then a bunch of books on my bed right here. So I'm just going to start with the books right here first to get those out of the way. So I've got Sandcastles. Now, I'm not going to go in order by which book I bought when, if that makes sense. I'm just going to pick books up as I go because even I don't know. I think I picked out, because when I do these videos, I try, because, like, I have books that literally every time I buy a book, I keep it in a bag or I keep it wherever. So sometimes when I gather all my books that I bought that each month to make this video, sometimes I'm even doubting myself, like, do I have all the books? Like, I'm sure I'm missing one. So I might be missing one, but I think these are all the books that I know for a fact about this month, but there might be one somewhere here. I don't know, but I buy that many books. It's not even fit, so I'm just not even going to worry about it. These are enough, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Like I said, Sandcastles by Luann Price. Not Price, Luann Rice. There you go. I got Sweet Trouble by Susan Mallory. Lucky's Lady by Tammy Hogue. A Painted House by John Grisham. Or Grissom? Why did I say Grisham? It's Grissom, I'm sure of it. I'm sure it is. Killer Dreams by Iris Johansen, which looks and sounds, like, just by the cover of it, it sounds really good. And then I read the back of it. I'm super excited for this one. Last Known Victim. Every time I go to a yard sale, I always pick out the thrillers. If it has a cover like this or a title like Killer Dreams, obviously it sounds like a thriller and it looks like a thriller. I'm getting it because thrillers are my shit. But yeah, Last Known Victim by Erica Sandler. Straight from the Hip by Susan Mallory. Long Lost by Harlan Coben. Mending Fences by Cheryl Woods. Promise Me Forever by Debbie McCumber, which I've read like 1 or 2 of her books, and they're really, really good. So I'm excited for this one. This one is actually kind of short. Yeah, that one's actually kind of short, but it is what it is. Cannot wait to read that one. Come the Spring by Julie Garwood. I got Charmed and Enchanted by Nora Roberts, which, like I said in a couple videos ago, I've been getting into her books recently. So, can't wait to read that one. Also, another person that I'm getting into their books, or his books, a lot recently is Nicholas Sparks. So I got The Wedding by Nicholas Sparks. Slow Burn by Julie Garwood. This one, I don't know why, but this cover is just so pretty to me. I got Lip Service by Susan Mallory. Another Susan Mallory book. This one is Sweet Talk by Susan Mallory. I got Lost Lake by Philip Margolin. I got To Seduce a Bride by Nicole Jordan. Now You See Him by Stella Cameron, which, again, looks and sounds really good. And I got The Dead Room by Heather Graham. I got Traitor by Annie McNabb and Robert Rigby. Legacy by Danielle Steele. I don't own many of her books, but I've heard they're really good, and this cover is just so beautiful to me. Like, I'm in love with this one. Toxic Bachelors by Danielle Steele. Sleeping Beauty by Judith Michael. The Wedding by Danielle Steele. Illusions by Janet Daly, which I read the summary of this earlier before I went to work, and this one sounds so good. I'm excited for this one. Another Nora Roberts book, I got Truly Madly Manhattan. Memories of Midnight by Sydney Sheldon. I got River Thieves by Michael Crummy. Summer's Child by Luann Rice, which, just look at how big the words are. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm guessing, like, I'm pretty sure that the reason why this book is, like, super thick is because of how big the words are. Like, are you kidding me? But yeah, excited for that one anyways. Another book I'm really excited for, The Street Lawyer by John Grisham. I'm not saying Grisham this time, it's Grisham. I got Pretty Woman by Fern Michaels. I got 23 and a Half Lives by, of course, my favorite author ever, James Patterson. I got Look Closer by David Ellis, which I recently saw a TikTok about this book, and it sounds incredible. I'm super excited for that one. I got another Nora Roberts book, Whiskey Beach, which I'm telling you guys, the special value price, the books that, okay, when I go to Walmart and I see one of her books marked down for a special value price, I'm telling you, the covers of her special value price books are so beautiful. Some of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen. Like, are you kidding me? I'm in love. I got The Way It Should Be by Christina Suzanne Nelson. I got a book that I am super excited to read because I have seen so many good things about it. I've heard it's a tearjerker, so I don't usually cry at a lot of things, like books and movies like that. I'm not a crier when it comes to that stuff, but we'll see what happens with this book, but I'm super excited. 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole. This is probably one of the books that I'm most excited for, because there are books that I've seen on TikTok that I'm dying to purchase and I'm dying to read, like, right now, like Ugly Love, which I got for Christmas last year. I still haven't read it yet, but it's by Colleen Hoover, and I've heard so many good things about it, but also some bad things, so, but yeah, that's on my TBR. It has been for a couple months, but I can't say I haven't been able to read it, I just haven't read it yet, but I'm super excited for Ugly Love, and again, I'm super excited for 1,000 Boy Kisses. The cover is just so beautiful. Again, love it. I got Pulse by Gail McHugh. I read the first book in the series called Collide, and it is so good. Like, the spice in it is next level. Like, it might as well be a porn movie. I'm not even kidding. I usually don't get... I'm usually kind of uncomfortable when it comes to, like, porno stuff, but the spice in Collide, I'm not even going to get into it because it is... I wouldn't say it's like YouTube. I wouldn't say it's like even friendly for YouTube, if that makes sense. But yeah, Pulse by Gail McHugh. Of course, I had to get the second book because the first one was just so good. Again, the spice was insane. So I'm super excited to read this, and this is probably going to be on my TBR for like October or November, because when I start a series, like, I want to read the entire series in one go. So there's that. I got Cajun Justice by James Patterson and Tucker Axum. I got The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. Again, such a pretty cover, one of the cutest covers I've ever seen, or one of the most prettiest, I should say. But this book, I got this in the mail from someone, because I'm in a book group on Facebook. I think I said that in, like, my birthday haul, I think, for what I got for my birthday. But I'm in a group on Facebook called Bookish Sirens, so it's just, like, us talking about our favorite books and, like, looking for book recommendations, that kind of thing. And every Monday, someone posts Merry Fairy Monday or something like that. So they have different posts, one for Canada, one for the US, one for international, or not international, I can't even remember the word, but one for Canada, one for US. I'm sure you get the whole gist of it. But obviously, I'm from Canada, so I commented on the Canadian one. So it basically says Happy or Merry Fairy Monday. If you're from Canada, comment your Amazon wish list and see who book fairs you. I can't even speak. And in the post, it says like it's not mandatory for you to book fairy someone, but it is encouraged. So, I'm super thankful for this person. I can't remember her name. I think it was Erin or something like that. Yes, it was. I lost the note, so that's why I can't really remember. But I'm pretty sure her name was Erin, so thank you, Erin. The note said something like, I love this book and I hope you love it too. Something like that. I know she read the book and she said she loved it. But yeah, super excited for that one. My aunt and my mom really love Kristen Hanna, especially my aunt Carolyn. So super excited to read that, and I think I don't know if she owns it, but I'm going to see if she can buddy read with me. I don't usually buddy read, and neither does she. She didn't even know what buddy read was until I mentioned it to her, like, hey, you want to buddy read Where the Crawdads Sing with me, because she has that book as well. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens there. And then I got Love Me Do by Lindsay Kelk, which, are you kidding me? Like, I found this at Walmart, and the cover just spoke to me. Like, I fell in love with this cover. It's, like, super cute. But I went into Walmart, and when I go to Walmart and I find a bunch of books, I pick out, like, a stack of, like, 4 or 5, maybe 6 different books, and I scan them. And I usually say, whatever's cheapest is the one I will get for that day. And I usually end up buying, like, 2 or 3. But, and usually that doesn't even happen. Sometimes I will pick out, like, a stack of, like, a bunch of books, and I say, like, whatever's the cheapest book is the one I'm getting. And I end up walking away with, like, the second cheapest book. So sometimes I lie to myself when it comes to that, but not in this case. This one was the cheapest one. This one came in at, like, $15. And I'm super happy that it was the cheapest one, because this is secretly the one that I wanted the most. So, cannot wait to read that one. That, like, I've seen, like, posts on, like, tags. I think it was, like, a book tag on TikTok saying, show me a book that you got just because of the cover. This is probably the one I would show. Not even kidding. I got Rules of Engagement by Stacey Abrams. I literally bought this book, like, yesterday. I got off work yesterday, and I headed towards a place called Shoppers Drug Mart. And they sell a book. Now they're not like a bookstore. It's a drugstore. But, yeah. They do have a small assortment of books there. So, mass market paperbacks. So, I was looking for one, and I spent like 5 or 10 minutes looking for one. Like, I didn't know which one to get. But I finally settled on one. This one. I got Mother May I by Jocelyn Jackson. I got Violets Are Blue by James Patterson. Next, I got, this was also from a yard sale, that's why they're all, like, put together with a ribbon. I got the entire Princess Diaries series by Meg Cabot. Yeah. I got The Princess Diaries, Princess in the Spotlight, Princess in Love, Princess in Pink, Princess in Waiting, and Princess in Training. So, super excited for those. I got Bend in the Road by Nicholas Sparks. I got A School for My Village by, I'm not even going to try to say their name. But yeah, it's A Promise to the Orphans of Nyaka. So, and then I got Leaper by Jeffrey Wood. I got Directed Verdict by Randy Singer. Big Little Lies by Leanne Moriarty. This one I think is a Christmassy book. Y'all know I love me some Christmas books. The Most Perfect Gift by Hubert Fury. Slammed by Colleen Hoover. I got The McGregors by Nora Roberts and Alan Grant. Next, I got I Owe You One by Sophie Kinsella. Brazen Virtue by Nora Roberts. The Easter Bunny That Ate My Sister by Dean Marney. I used to love these kids in, like, elementary school and, like, high school. So, I got Genuine Lies by Nora Roberts. The Giver by Lois Lowry. Yeah, you get it. The Moors Are Missing by James Patterson. The Villa by Nora Roberts. To Catch a Killer by Cheryl Scarborough. The Nanny Diaries by Emma McLaughlin and Nicola Krauss. Yeah, there you go. True Believer by Nicholas Sparks. Lightning by Danielle Steele. The House Next Door by James Patterson. Broken Strings by Eric Walters and Kathy Kaser. Yeah, Kaser. I thought it said Cager after for a second. Hide and Seek by MJ Arledge. Flabbergasted by Ray Blackston. Deep Fake by Sarah Darer Littman. The Coloring Crook by Krista Davis, which this one actually looks really cool. So, it's about, what is it about? I think it's about it's a mystery, like a mystery thriller type book about a person who works at something with a coloring book. I don't know, but it looked really cool, so I got it. And lastly, I got Love by Design by Nora Roberts, and that's it for my September book haul. I really need to go on a book buying ban, but I'm just not going to, and I'm not, even if I tell myself I'm going on a book buying ban, I know for a fact that I will not stick to it, so I'm not even going to say I'm going on a book buying ban. So, I desperately need to, but I know for a fact that if I do go on a book buying ban, I'm just not going to stick to it after, so I'm not even going to bother, but yeah. Anyway, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more content from me. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogoween Day 1. Bye, guys.